Ladies and gentlemen, let's shift our focus to the special story that's coming in. Well, strengthening economic ties between Singapore and India has taken a major step forward. The Singapore Business Federation, or SBF, has opened its fourth Singapore Enterprise Centre and its first outside Southeast Asia right here in Bengaluru, India. We bring you the latest from that launch from SEC Bengaluru. Take a look.
The new Singapore Enterprise Centre, or SEC at Bengaluru, that was inaugurated in the IT capital today, will help Singapore enterprises, especially small and medium-sized businesses, tap into India's fast-growing economy. The launch was officiated by Ms. Gan Sia Wong, Singapore's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Trade and Industry, Ms. Shobha Karandlaje, India's Minister for Labour, Employment and MSME, and Mr. Priyank Kharge, Karnataka's Minister for Electronics, IT and Biotechnology, as well as Rural Development. It is a part of the Global Connect at SBF initiative by Enterprise Singapore and the Singapore Business Federation, which supports companies in international expansion through advisory, networking, and business matching.
As you are aware, internationalization is never easy. Getting the right connections, understanding the regulatory frameworks, and basically taking that first step into the market is important. And we feel that while we have been assisting a lot of companies, Singapore companies, to establish here in India, nothing beats having a presence. And this presence basically signifies the build of the corridor between Singapore and India. And streamline all business connections, all business discussion as far as we can, to bring business forward. Of course, while we establish our center here in Bengaluru, our coverage, our assistance to the Singapore companies is pan-India.
India, now the world's fourth largest economy, is expected to grow 6.6% in 2025 and remains Singapore's largest source of foreign direct investment for the 7th consecutive year. With business interest from Singapore companies rising steadily, the new centre aims to engage over 470 enterprises in the next 2 years through trade missions, seminars and market programs. The event also saw the introduction of the SBF India Business Committee, chaired by Mr. Prasoon Mukherjee, Chairman of Universal Success Enterprises Limited, which will serve as a strategic bridge between the business communities of both countries.
SEC Center, we can connect in a very big way to access to all the companies, big, small, large, medium, every company. Indian companies can get an access to Singapore companies, and then that can really bridge, partnerships. And what I can also see is that we can tap on to each other's strength. India has manpower. India also has some land, more land than, and it can also give a lot of technological and intelligent support. Singapore can bring in newly innovative products, and it also can bring in capital, to really partner. And we can really, in that way, merge or can help each other entities and make our both the sides companies successful. And the larger companies have a lot of access to many things, but the small and medium enterprises have very few access. And so, in that way, I can really say that this will be it will really help the small enterprises who really cannot go to approach the Singapore big large entities. They can come to the SEC Center and they can be helped to access Singapore's strength.
The opening of the Singapore Enterprise Centre in Bengaluru reinforces a partnership built on trust, innovation and opportunity, paving the way for a new chapter in Singapore-India business collaboration.
I thank you for your decision for opening your office here, and trust me, it's a vote of confidence in our state's potential, and we assure you, policy support, talent, infrastructure, and more importantly, like you said, the spirit of collaboration and trust. That is something that will be setting in stone for you in a world defined by rapid change and cross-border dynamics. Physical presence still matters. Like you rightly pointed out, trust still matters. Partnerships still matter. The Singapore Business Federation's decision to open in Bengaluru is not a small step. It's a bold stride towards a more integrated, future-ready ecosystem for businesses. And on behalf of Government of Karnataka, I'd like to thank you once again for your belief in the Karnataka growth story.
With stronger institutional ties and on-the-ground presence, the Singapore Enterprise Centre in Bangalore is set to serve as a bridge for deeper collaboration, powering growth, innovation, and connectivity between Singapore and India.
As both countries continue to expand what they call a very close tie here, we'll really have to wait and see the kind of impact now the SEC is going to have globally as well as far as India is concerned. In Bengaluru, with video journalist Pradeep, this is Neha Bali for ET Now.